are 99 things we all hate about LEGO games. Number 99, losing your studs. But you know what is even worse? When you literally complete a level and you're like 1 or 2% away from true Jedi. Oh, the pain. Torpedoes. Can we please stop doing these? They are so aggravating, especially when you miss. Then they are the detonators. Towing these things through the battlefield was a nightmare, especially when you miss these. You have to go all the way back, hook it again, and try again. The misleading gold brick and minikit detectors. Now, this always aggravated me when I was younger. So the arrow points that the minikit is here, but it doesn't tell you how to get the minikit. Then you end up doing a puzzle and you think you've got it, but no, it's a character token or a red brick. This next one has happened to the best of us, and we've all been there. When you struggle to find a character in the character roster. Who remembers this guy? Yeah, enemies stealing your vehicles. I just spent 2 minutes building this ATST for this cheeky little bugger to just rob it off me. Getting ran over and over again in LEGO games is not fun either. Oh mate, you wait till I see your family on the Death Star. Your mum will know who is the true Jedi. Anyway, moving on. Missable minikits. Now these only take one little slip up, and if you miss the minikit, you have to go all the way back and replay the level. It is even worse when the minikit is at the very end of the level too, like Arctic World in LEGO Batman 1. Oh, what do you know? It looks like we're replaying the level. Getting interrupted building. Now look, this is kind of everyone's fault. Yes, your fault and my fault, because you think you have enough time to pull off the build, but no, out comes Joe Pesci from Home Alone. The deactivated protocol droids. Now this can either be the funniest thing ever or the worst. Because if you are playing the protocol droid, you just keep getting constantly bullied by the other player. It is so horrible. I hate it how you have to sit there for so long. LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga Darth Vader. The opening of this level, especially on co-op, is mega difficult. It is always one person who messes up, never both. It is always that one person. LEGO games crashing or bugging out. This is literally one of the worst experiences ever because there is nothing you can do about it. You will have to replay the level. The 3x3 tile puzzles, yeah, these can take an eternity sometimes. Now, I know a lot of you guys love to platinum LEGO games. Good luck with LEGO Dimensions. But there is one trophy in one of the LEGO games, which is one of the hardest trophies across all of gaming. That is the Billionaire Trophy from LEGO Worlds. You literally have to get 1 billion studs without multipliers. Can you see why people hate this trophy? Do not mind me, I am just stud farming. LEGO Star Wars losing your Stormtrooper helmet. When they camp the machine, that is even worse. When you literally put the helmet on and then you get it shot off. This little gameplay mechanic made the level Death Star escape so frustrating when I was younger. And do you know what else is in this level? The little yellow car. This car couldn't turn to save its life. Having to run over them buttons was a nightmare. A little bit like the planets from LEGO Batman 3. I can see what they were trying to go for here, but it just made the free roam really difficult to navigate, and it is such a massive downgrade from Gotham City in LEGO Batman 2. Saying all of this, at least on the planets you do not get attacked all the time by henchmen. Just give me 5 minutes, please. This always annoyed me when I was younger. Alongside the flying controls in LEGO Batman 2, they are a little bit outdated now. LEGO Marvel Superheroes missing the blue stud ring when you jump off the helicarrier. Even if you do not need them studs, you still want them studs, and it sits on your mind that you missed it. It's just something in the back of your head. A missing co-op character. Now this is easily done. You end up going so far ahead in a level, and then you realise that you need the other character, but he is nowhere to be seen, so you have to backtrack through the level to find him. Look, mate, you're meant to follow me. But you know what is worse than this? Co-op limit distance. Somebody wants to head to the left, somebody wants to head to the right, then it just ends up in an all-out war where you steal the other player's studs, which is so annoying because you always want to finish with the most amount of studs. Everybody hates getting their stud stolen off them by the other player. Next up is hitting bosses and you deal no damage at all. Like, look, I am literally beating the living blocks out of Two-Face here, and I've not even dealt a heart yet. This next one is rather embarrassing, but we've all done it. We've all started a cantina fight and lost it, and we all hate losing a cantina fight. Underwater levels. Even just hearing that, I am already starting to hate it. Some of them are not bad at all, like the Black Lake from Lego Harry Potter. I actually really enjoy that level, but the ones in Lego Marvel 2, them underwater levels are shocking. You feel so sluggish underwater. I have not slowed this down. This is how slow you move. And do not get me started on the depths when them fish grab you and pull you back. Ugh. Getting frozen. Now, ice in Lego games has been broken since the very beginning. Whether it's Mr. Freeze or Player 2 being Iceman in Lego Marvel Superheroes, getting frozen is never fun. Having too many characters on screen at once, especially when you're trying to select a specific character, you end up spending around 20 seconds switching between characters you don't want. Waiting for bosses to attack you. The best example of this is the Balrog from Lego Lord of the Rings. You just literally run around and wait for him to strike you, then shoot lightning at him. There's not even any henchmen to fight. For number 69, we have fetch quests. Flying around the map to find 30 different items for just one singular gold brick is a chore. Yeah, some are not as bad as others, but I think I can speak for the majority of people here. Everyone hates the fetch quests. Annoying Jawas, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Everyone says Through the Jundland Wastes is a really long level. Well, it's actually not. It is actually rather short when you're not getting zapped by Jawas. Ridiculous explosive hitboxes. You just end up blowing yourself into pieces all of the time, losing your studs. And it's not like the explosion is anywhere near you. This happens with the Bazooka Trooper and Green Goblin all the time. Being on one heart and your character is constantly flashing red, it just gets on your nerves. Also, hello there guys, I am RuggedEagle, and if you have gone to enjoy this video so far, a like would mean the world to me, and why not subscribe if you love Lego games. Anyway, let's get back to it. Accidentally buying a character. Trying to fly past a certain point in free play, but you can't and you have to actually do the level. This next one is the one I hate the most. In the newer Lego games, whenever you complete a simple puzzle, the game has to take control and show you a long cutscene just to show you what you've done. Pushing boxes to fit into a small gap. This one in Lego Indiana Jones is a nightmare because the floor's all slippery. Will you just get in? Yes! Dun, 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 dun. Lego Lord of the Rings not being able to swim. I hate this. It is so pathetic. Your character just jumps in the water and begins to have a panic attack. He's not Tommy Vercetti. The only character who can actually go in the water in this game is Big Sauron. But then you can't get out, so... Next up, the Wandering Wookiees Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This is a fetch quest on a whole nother level, and what do you get for finding 33 Wandering Wookiees across the galaxy? A reskin of Chewbacca. Can you see why a lot of people got annoyed at this? That's my impression of a Wookiee crying. The 1 million stud bonus levels. The thing everyone hates about these levels is how you are running around for ages and ages trying to find them last few studs and they're nowhere to be seen. Let alone, these levels can take around 40 minutes to complete. Come on. Then you do not even let me have the studs. Next up is a really annoying one in the Lego Harry Potter games when bosses throw stuff at you and you miss it. Basically, if you do not Wingardium Leviosa, the purple item, you have to wait an entire cycle to try again. It's Leviosa. Vehicles being pointless in LEGO games. Especially in the newer LEGO games. Like, what is the point of vehicles in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2? And do not get me started on Ghost Rider's motorcycle. It is abysmal. But damn, the one in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 1 is just amazing. That is the only vehicle exception. Watching studs disappear, you may not notice them till the very last second, or you may be dragged into a cutscene and then pew, they're gone. Everyone hates losing studs. Gliding as Batman, and you miss the edge by just a centimetre. Now, this next one has happened to us all at least once in our life, and that is when you get stun locked and you keep constantly dying in the same spot over and over and over again. And, well, sometimes there is no escape and you have to literally leave the level. LEGO DC Supervillains free play when you begin to switch character and you always enter the selfie mode. The overpowered instant killing books, LEGO Harry Potter, the forbidden section, they literally just track you down and kill you in one hit. They are really annoying, even in free play. LEGO Movie 1 and LEGO Hobbit, the building minigame. We have not seen these return since 2014, and I think that is because a lot of players really do not like the building minigame, because all it takes is one little slip up and you lose out on so many studs. Talking about LEGO The Hobbit, a lot of players hate how they said they were gonna finish the game, but they never did, and we never got the final movie. LEGO games on the DS having characters that are missing in the main game. When I was a little bitty kid, this really upset me, because on the DS version of LEGO Batman 1, you have Firefly, Ventriloquist, and Scarface. Black Mask, Mr. Zaz. I really wanted these in the main game, but they are exclusive to the DS versions, which kind of annoys me. LEGO Dimensions, bosses grabbing you and you have to keep on moving your character on the portal because some of them just keep abusing it. The scale keystone puzzles, LEGO Dimensions. Look, I love all of the keystone puzzles. I really enjoy the colour one, but this just ain't it. This next one is one that everybody hates, and that is the paywall to fully play LEGO Dimensions. If you want to get all of LEGO Dimensions packs today, it will cost you around $2,000. LEGO Batman the video game, Bane not being a boss. Yeah, you heard me. In LEGO Batman the video game, you literally fight every single villain except for Bane. He is just defeated in a cutscene. That is like killing a character off screen in a movie. Next up is one that we all hate, falling off the map. Also, please comment down below what really annoys you in LEGO games. It may be losing your studs, it may be an entry from the list. Please let me know down below. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, travelling from planet to planet. When you're doing a quest that requires you to go from planet to planet, watching this cutscene over and over again ain't the best. LEGO games and their disappointing 100% rewards. Ra's al Ghul, who requires you to get every single mini kit in LEGO Batman 1, he is just a reskin of Nightwing. LEGO Star Wars 3, the stealth ship. Oh, this is bad. Pew, 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 pew. Yes, I spent a lot of hours to get this. 250 gold bricks just for Supergirl, who is literally the same as Superman. Yes, a lot of the LEGO games have some stinky 100% rewards. Vehicles not being able to stop in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. This is the main reason why so many of the vehicle missions are a pain. LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens button mashing. Now, I don't mind button mashing, but in LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, it is just constant. Every single boss is button mashing. It doesn't help when the game only has 3 major bosses too. LEGO Movie 2 constantly getting duplicates. Another thing a lot of people hate about this LEGO game is how the characters in the character roster are simply just cosmetics. LEGO Indiana Jones 2 The Adventure Continues. I wish it didn't. I am joking, but the vehicle missions in this LEGO game really get on my nerves because you hit the back of the trucks and they do no damage. You have to end up switching to a larger truck. It's a nightmare. The camera is all over the place and it's really hard to track where you are, especially on co-op. Now, you knew this one were coming. That is not it for LEGO Indiana Jones 2. What a lot of people particularly hate about this LEGO game is how every single boss just turns into this massive creature. I understand why they did it, because they wanted to change it up from LEGO Indiana Jones 1, but the bosses are just not that great. Especially Donovan from The Last Crusade. What am I looking at?
Hello, Indiana Jones, it's your granddad.
Stacking blocks, LEGO Harry Potter and LEGO Star Wars. Truth be told, nobody on this planet can be bothered doing these correctly. Half the time, they do not go where you want them to go, or they do not snap together correctly. Then you just end up jumping on it and winging it, and they all fall apart. Imperial Guards, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. You know, you do have a little bit of a problem when the henchmen of the boss are more powerful than the boss. These used to get on my nerves so much. They do not want to die at all, even when you force choke them. How long is this going to take? Next up, getting interrupted on a super charge up move. Please just let me have it, please. Oh, LEGO Batman 1 Robin's magnet suit. Just having to listen to every time you walk up a wall. Oh, this wall's having a laugh. Look at that! It's like a marathon. I am so glad they sped it up in LEGO Batman 2. LEGO Harry Potter Years 5 to 7, the Transfiguration spell. Getting constantly turned into a frog or a rat by your mate, it just instantly turns you into a frog. There's nothing you can do. Boom, you're a frog. Useless LEGO game characters. We all hate these. They just fill up the character roster for no reason and they do absolutely nothing. I am looking at you, Absorbing Man. You have to love the penguin minion though. They call me Perry the Penguin, and I'll be by your side.
Thank you. That was Perry the Penguin by Perry the Penguin.
Not being able to enter buildings in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. This always upset me as a kid because I always wanted to go inside of Stark Tower, and at least they finally let us in LEGO Marvel Avengers. Gunship Cavalry Original. Enough said. And Pod Race Original. Enough said. LEGO Jurassic World not being able to use the big dinosaurs outside of the dinosaur pen. This upsets so many people. Player 2 Bad Treatment. There is nothing worse than your mate being Obi-Wan Kenobi or Luke Skywalker and you're sat there as R2-D2. Nah, it's alright, mate. I'll open door for you. You go through. You have fun. Go on. LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, X-Men and the Fantastic Four being missing. Now, this isn't TT Games' fault. They couldn't have the licensing, but it just upset so many people. Hence why we got Gwenpool and not Deadpool, and not a lot of people like Gwenpool. LEGO Batman the video game, the Heat suit. Do we really need a pointless suit just to be able to build red-hot items? Ah, I get it now. That's why he has the goggles on. Naughty LEGO Batman. Cannons at the elevator door, LEGO Star Wars 3. The minute you enter the Venator as a dark side character, these annoying little cannons are just there to ruin your day. LEGO Indiana Jones, the original adventures, whenever you pick up an enemy's weapon and it runs out of ammo. LEGO Worlds being a buggy LEGO game. Force Lightning in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I know a lot of people really hated what they did to Force Lightning in this LEGO game. It is nowhere near as good as LEGO Star Wars 3. Another thing a lot of people hate about the Skywalker Saga were the challenges. Some of them just never registered correctly and you just have to end up keep on doing them over and over again. Filler levels, nobody enjoys these, and this was such a big issue with the 2016 LEGO games. In LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, there is literally an entire level where you open your own front door and then you have to find Wookiee cookies. Stan Lee not being able to destroy metal in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1. He can do everything in the game except this. At least he can do it in LEGO Marvel Avengers. LEGO Worlds and their character quests. So many people hate these because it all relies on how lucky you are. You have to wait for a certain character to spawn, and half of them are that difficult you will need a guide. If you have played LEGO Worlds, you know the pain. LEGO Star Wars 3, the Zillo Beast. Now, when I was a kid back in 2011, I never completed the game because I did not know what to do in this level. It kept saying at the bottom, you need an RX-200 tank, but it never tells you how to get the RX-200 tank. And I am not the only one. The unclear instructions in this level made a lot of people hate it. This one is true pain. Finding all of the stud multipliers before stud 2 times. LEGO Batman the video game missing a few pieces for Robin's vacuum suit and you cannot find them anywhere. Character customizer quests. Shattering glass inside of LEGO Jurassic World. I suggest you cover your ears. Getting stuck on a simple puzzle and you realise what you need to do and you feel stupid. LEGO Indiana Jones Hidden Tools. Some of the levels place them in the most ridiculous spots going. You're running around for ages trying to find a shovel or a spanner and next minute you know it's under a plant pot. LEGO City Undercover not being able to fly planes. When you go to the airport there is so many planes and you can fly helicopters in this game. Why can we not fly the planes? No customizer in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Please add it in, please. Because I am such a massive Doctor Who fan, in LEGO Dimensions it really gets on my nerves whenever I switch to another incarnation of the Doctor. Whenever I leave the hub world, it always puts me back as the 12th Doctor. This is just a little bit annoying. Yoda walking slow in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. I always hated this. He walks so slow, but the minute he pulls out a lightsaber, phew! And now for our final two. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you have gone to enjoy, a like would be mega appreciated, and subscribe if you love LEGO games. This one is a very controversial one. Voice lines. Now I know a lot of people do not like them, but a lot of people really love them. This is just a huge controversial one, and please let me know in the comments down below which you prefer. And finally, having to switch to Robin in LEGO Batman. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and just before you go, why not check out secret LEGO game characters you never knew about? Adios!